everybody, one of Wiisdom here, and got a little surprise for you. I finally edited the previous 2 episodes of this mess. Basically, I went exploring. We found a village full of nitwits, but a librarian that's got not really a great trade, but a trade nonetheless for mending. We came back, I split that into 2 episodes. I told you I was going to be working on an automatic reed farm. That is what I'm doing here. And I have got a surprise for you. It's not done, that's what I intended to be doing, and I was working here, and it was right here. Actually dug down. This is the platform that goes to, well, hey, we'll just take a gander at it right there, huh? Project Genesis here. So, I'm thinking I'll do stone bricks here to hold the water, just so I know if I'm ever down below, like, why is that stone brick? Probably shouldn't break that. Plus, there'll probably be water seeping through. But, as you recall, I just did this weird system of, like, slabs, because that's what I had to keep all kinds of evil from coming in through that area. And be danged, if a bat didn't come through here, you have to keep in mind, it's 3:35 in the morning, and I'm really tired. It's been a strange night. YouTube earlier, like, it started out great. Arcacia the Path of Lights. It's an indie game. It's sort of in the vein of, The Room for the people out there that enjoyed watching that. It's like a puzzler. I was having a good time with it. And the developer, Two Mammoths, actually, followed me, retweeted it, liked it, thanked me for playing the game. So the day starts out fantastic. And then I'm going through, and I got a response back from YouTube finally on the live streaming issues, and I wouldn't say it's like snarky, it's like legitimately me asking, but it was a situation where if I were to live stream right now, the videos quit showing up in the video manager as processing, and then you have to go get them from the live streaming events completed section, right? And that's not how it's supposed to be at all. And so it's one of the reasons I, kind of cut back on the streaming in the summertime. Plus, that's also coincides with when the hailstorm hit work, which was another. Oh, hey, it's raining. Cool. Let's take that. That was the Super Solvers Midnight Rescue music. I just had it dawn in my head. That's what that was. I didn't even realize. Is that a skeleton? It is. What's he doing in my crops? Nut job. Anyway, so day starts out fantastic, and then I heard back from YouTube, and he's like, well, if you go to page 4 of your video manager, it looks like it's there, and it just took a long time to go there because, or you must have missed it because it was archived. And I'm like, huh? No. I'm basically like, so this is the engineer's way of like saying we fixed it, basically, is what I'm gathering from this kind of. Because as you should know, engineers never make mistakes ever under any circumstance. It's just something that does not happen. And so I was having to contend with that, and right as I was going to email him back, I went to the video manager to page 4, and sure enough, there it was, and I was going to be like, okay, so they fixed it? Is this their way of saying they fixed it? And as I'm doing that, I'm like, what is this? I saw like this yellow in there, and then it popped up, and there was this new bubble from YouTube, and it's like, hey, just thought we'd let you know, this is not suitable for most advertisers. Like, what the frick does that mean? And it was on of all things that I do, it was on Robo's introduction, right? So I'm like, really? Skylanders is not suitable for quote-unquote most advertisers? Like, what is suitable for these people, and who are they? Like, what are they advertising? Like crayons for, like, I don't even, it's a whole next level stupidity here. What? Speaking of. And then, so I see that, and then the state of videos, which did pretty good for me. I mean, by today's standards, where good is like anything over 50 views is like, oh my, where are these people coming from? Did notifications get sent out to a small group of you or something? And it's a case in point where Those 3 videos did really good. State of YouTube, state of my channel, and the state of YouTube basically defends YouTube, like in the broader scope of things. The 3 of those videos, which has no violence, no gameplay, it's title slides, black screen, cloud backgrounds like I use in Skylanders. Like, it's what? How is that not advertiser friendly? And so then one episode of Shotgun Farmers, which of course was like utterly ridiculous triple kills, and that's, I mean, Shotgun Farmers is one of the most innocent games, let alone first-person shooters you're going to come across. I could understand maybe if they're just triggered by the keywords, but I guess they've gotten done harassing the larger channels and they moved on to little peons like me. The biggest issue though is I can appeal it, but they'll only review it manually for me if the video gets 1,000 views in 7 days. A couple of years ago, that would be like, pff, no big deal, you know, like a week's time, this thing's gonna have a couple thousand views just fine. Now it's like, I don't even know when or if those videos would ever hit 1,000 views. So it's basically saying, oh hi, we're deeming this not friendly for reasons unknown to you that we won't elaborate on. And since our bot never makes mistakes, you can review this if you want to, but you'll have to click this disclaimer that your video is definitely advertiser friendly and needs to be reviewed. And oh, by the way, you'll just need to have X views over Y days. And it's like, the way YouTube is now, virtually no small channel is going to be able to pull that off, short of the thing going viral. I don't know when or if those videos will ever hit 1,000 views. So that sucks, right? And then the more ridiculous thing, I get home and I, honest to God, like, I thought I was going to leave work a little earlier than I got to, and my plan was to come in and I wanted to stream, you know, the Imaginite chest, and I was going to do it on the Wii U because I have the Wii U hooked up for swordplay on the Wii Sports Resort, right? And so I've been uploading that, and I was going to brag on Nintendo, like, man, you know, they're actually getting these videos, like, confirmed and approved that I can release them in like 2 days, which it used to be like 5. And that's why, you know, you had to like plan your uploads and have them in place like a week in advance of when you wanted to actually release it, and then hope that Nintendo actually came through on their end. And they'd been doing great. The Switch has launched beautifully, and then I'm like, wow, the content creator program finally seems to have gotten straightened out, or just everyone else left aside from me. I'm not sure which it was, but I was happy. And be danged, I'm here and like I'm falling asleep in my chair before I shower, and boom, I'm like, what's this going off over here? You know, these notifications. And so I come in and it's Nintendo emailing me. And I'm like, ooh, you know, is it a month until Super Mario Odyssey celebration time? All giddy and excited. And then it's from the content creator program. And I'm like, oh, is it time to deposit 63 cents in my account or something? And nope, it's Nintendo saying that I can't live stream. If you are on the Nintendo content creator program and you want to live stream to YouTube, you can't. But you can if you opt out of the content creator program. So it's like, do you want to be able to live stream their games on YouTube, or do you want to be able to upload them the old-fashioned way and then like give Nintendo 80% or whatever of the revenue that it might earn and you take the rest of it? Honest to gosh, tonight I was going to come in, I was going to do Skylanders on the Wii U, and then I was debating. I was like, oh, I don't know, you know, if I want to come in and do the swordplay stuff on a live stream. I was going to go for like the don't take a hit on level 10, which I did and didn't make, but you'll see that, and I think this video will release after that possibly. But anyway, I was thinking I could do that, and I thought, you know what, no. What would be cool would be to do something totally random and unexpected, which is just like, hey, let's play Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, because I'm weird like that. And then I get the notice that I can't do that, and then I immediately start researching it, and nobody has done anything. There was like one post on Reddit where people were just arguing about the title of the post, which is typical of Reddit. And then there was like NeoGaf, somebody had posted it, and it was like a supreme Nintendo fan person, where Nintendo never does anything wrong or evil, just like engineers. And they said people were going to be misreading it, like I apparently do. And they quoted this text that says it's only applicable to channels, you know. So the way the content creator programs work, you either magically somehow we're supposed to start a new channel only for Nintendo content that everyone on YouTube was supposed to go subscribe to. Or you can do like I do, where you come in and it's like, I'm going to upload everything here where I'm already established, but then one by one I have to go assign the videos. And by the way, Nintendo is going to take another chunk of the revenue for whatever inconvenience I may have caused them, right? Nowhere can I find that. Nintendo literally emailed me, just like anyone else in the program that got the thing, and it says, here's the link if you want more information, and the more information says the exact same thing that the email did, and there's the text that's verbatim what that says. I don't know where these people are getting that. I don't know if they're just spreading rumors and they're trying to get people to stream and then have them, like, abolished by Nintendo. I don't know, but I'm not an idiot. I know how to use the internet. I know how to use search engines and search functions. What those people are quoting is not present on the website. I don't know if they got the email before I did, and it used to be there and now it's gone because Nintendo has decided that, oh, we can't have anyone live stream. But the audacity of it all. Why on God's green earth would they not want people to live stream the games to YouTube? Like, if I would have done Amiibo Festival live stream on YouTube, right, I would have played the game, people would have watched it, people might have had fun and enjoyed it, which I don't know if that's what we're trying to eliminate, is like all joy from life or something. But I would have done that, and then I would have come in and used the horribly outdated YouTube video editor to trim it down from a month, the month of September I was going to do, because I thought it'd be cool to do October, and I had this whole thing planned to stream Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival on YouTube like we do, and apparently I'm not allowed to do that anymore, which is like, oh, tomorrow will I lose the ability to eat cheese on my sandwich? I mean, I don't know what sins I've committed and what transgressions, I'm about to commit that I'm unaware of. But it's getting ridiculous, this whole thing. I just want to play games, man. You know why I play games? To have fun, not to be submersed in politics and social agendas and weird customs from foreign countries. I just want to play games, have fun, and upload them so other people can enjoy them, whether they think I suck at the game, or I'm amazing at the game, or I'm hilarious, or they're just like really bored. I don't know. But all this crud on the back end is making it to where this stuff is like starting to legitimately be more of a hassle than fun. And that is freaking weird and it sucks. And I'm like getting to be at a loss as to how to progress with this crud. I'm hoping Nintendo, by the time I wake up in the morning, which won't be very long from now because it's 3:47 in the morning, comes in and is like, oh, hey, man, what were we thinking? Still raining, huh? We're so sorry about that. Hope there was no misunderstandings, and you kids stream the games and have fun. And of course, everyone in the comments section that's a Nintendo fan is like, oh, it's PewDiePie's fault. And it's like, I don't know. I could see Nintendo doing this regardless of anyone else's issues, But where these people are seeing, like, they're quoting things, but it's like if I were to quote, I don't know, LeBron James is saying that, the Golden Girls is his favorite show. I can put quotations around something and post it on a forum and make it seem credible. But that doesn't mean that he really said it, that his morning routine is to wake up, eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and watch the Golden Girls for 3 hours. Just because you put quotes around it doesn't mean it's true. And then if I'm like, yeah, here's the email. Mr. Slime, where are you? I've never had one. Is he inside? But yeah, so like, where these people are getting this information, I have no freaking clue, and I cannot find it. And if I'm still able to stream on, oh, hello, don't jump here. If I'm still able to stream on YouTube, that would just be great, which I guess I technically can, just not Nintendo. And I mean, like, what is the consequence? Are they just gonna kick me off the program, or delete all my videos, or delete the whole channel? What? What is happening? Okay, where are you, friend? Where are you? Please, little fence system, tell us something. Yes! I think we found our slime chunk. Okay, cool. I was AFK fishing the other night. I've got to put this something away so I can get the slime balls. Splendid. Aha, okay. Good day. So yeah, my day has been extremely weird, and I knew it was gonna be a weird day. When I was eating lunch at work, I was solo at the office. And I was like, yeah, probably ought to wait to eat. I'll just get interrupted. Not a single call, not a single walk-in. I was like, what is this? It's like peace and quiet while I, run around and have lunch. So, like, this is unheard of, man. And like I said, you've got like an indie developer. It's like, oh, thanks for playing our game, early in the morning. You're like, cool, awesome, great day. And then you eat lunch at work and, there's no interruptions. And you're like, wow, And then YouTube's like, you're an idiot. This isn't an issue. And I'm like, I think you're covering it up, maybe politely. How do I say that to you? And then YouTube's like, oh, hi, Mr. Skylander Nintendo man, your stuff is not suitable for most advertisers. And it's like, oh, cool, wonderful. And then you get home and you think the day is done, right? Nope. Now Nintendo is telling me you can't live stream. So again, I don't know where these people are getting this information that Nintendo says it's okay for people like me, but all I know is I cannot find it. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, test the waters and see what they do? I don't have a freaking clue. And so I came in here to do this, and I had zero plans. Zero plans to record. But something cool happened. You probably can guess what it is. I'm trying to think this through. Oh, buddy. Let's see. Right. What does this look like? Okay. You might be able to figure out what I'm doing here, but again, honest to gosh, oh, I'm a nut. I had no intentions of recording anything, right? Didn't you have to do the full thing for pains? No. Wonderful. Yeah, I hate wasting that though. Anyway, yeah, since something cool happened here at really late at night, I thought, I'll just update everybody on how scurry the world is. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll leave it at that. So I think I will do this as well. Boom. And we'll take this, and I want to silkmend you. Brick. And we'll come in and brick here. Okay. I don't know how this is going to pan out, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm optimistic. Not really with that stuff. That stuff's just every day it gets more and more idiotic. It's like, hey, things can't possibly get any worse, and it's like, wanna bet? And it's just like, wow, what is right in the world anymore? Yeah, it's a very strange time. I love seeing things constantly regress. It's just so heartwarming, right? So I want to now just place that here because this got to go bye-bye. And what I plan to do, I'm going to do this with you, and then basically to make up for complaining about all this. I don't really know that it's complaining as much as it is commentating. And I feel like a lot of people don't have the balls or the backbone to say this sort of a thing because they fear repercussions. It's like, will you fight the hand that feeds? And I'm like, yes, I will. Most people won't. I absolutely will. Things have gotten ridiculous on this platform. Here's what I'm gonna try. Really need to be able to take this down somehow. So, what would be the best? Okay, so basically, I've captured a bat in here, and not only have I captured it, but if you wonder why it hasn't despawned, I put a name tag on it. You'll recall we got Batman earlier, and then he just kind of disappeared, right? We don't have a clue where the man's at. What I did this time, it's Bruce Wayne. So we've got Bruce Wayne. Now I would just like to constantly have him on display. Not, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I don't think so. And what I will do, I guess I should keep you with me because there's a really good chance that this goes terribly wrong. So I'm thinking we'll come in right here, and that's gonna be my edge. So I'll do that, and there's a very slim chance that this pans out, but I think I'm fairly glad I just did that because I want to say I think things a little easier for us maybe. So that's legitimately across 3 blocks. So we're gonna throw that down. I'll change that at a later date and time. No, I don't have to right now because we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put that there, and then I will outline that, and we will take care of this one. Make the pillar look a little better. And what I want to do now is, it get interesting. Sadly, let's break you out. Alright, we'll go ahead and just to have it done, go ahead and map down this whole thing. Although, would we want, like, grass for the guy? Gotta feel like we would. Right? I am out of silk-touched grass, but luckily, that would have been really dumb to mine one of those pieces, I must say. Let's do this. We just need, like, wonderful. An inventory slot would be great. Yeah, let's be smart here, right? Just, okay, cool. It's not like I was holding down the left mouse button or anything. So I'm gonna kick that out to the side for now. Do that. We're gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna put my redstone. We're going to, just for the sake of having him gone, do that. Cool. Now, I want 2 pieces of grass. Just to give him a little color, right? Or would soul sand look cool? I guess we could change it at a later date and time. I don't really know. I've never made a bat terrarium in Minecraft, believe it or not. Although it does sound like something I would do. I kind of like the ceiling to be custom too, but again, I guess the main thing, if we can just get him in here, then we can deal with all the cool stuff, right? So this is like, if you're still here with me, thank you. You are a loyal viewer. So we've got that, and alright, I'd really benefit from just freaking, you know what? I think I've got ink sacs over here. I do. They're incredibly rare. You would not think that is the case, but I assure you it is. You can get it from fishing, so let's take that. I heard a slime. Do I even remember how to do this? I don't know that I do. Cool. We'll do that. And take another round just to have it done. It's easier for me to just back out instead of clicking. So I'll throw these back in. And I'll pick my glass up on the way. We'll shut that door in case evil comes. It's critical that we get this blocked off. Even if the bat does escape. I don't see any places it could get to, really. Which is what we want. We want it totally sealed. And now, what we're gonna do is throw that down like so. Come this way, make some more panes out of it, right? We remember the recipe, it's only 6. I always think that's strange. I don't know why, it's always seemed like it should not be that way. I don't know if I'm the only person that thinks that, but I'm also noticing that my footsteps reverb a lot in this game. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then here's what I'm thinking. Alright. It's going to be the critical part. I want to come in here You know what? Let's do this. I think I do like the look of that better, and you want to add soul sand or something, we can do that. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, we're gonna place a torch there. Probably have lights in here, just in case. So for now, a redstone lamp should be ideal. Let's do that just because we're cheap. And I want to, I guess, punch this out. That's what I'm thinking. And this is like a really, really weird way of doing it, but I think it'll work. So what I want to do now, we are going to be 1, 2, 3. So like 4 blocks is all I need. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Perfect. And let's go ahead. Break this out. Because we're cool like that, right? And guess we'll want to build that up like so. Okay, we've got our little corridor here, right? You can kind of see what I'm thinking. And we just want to open it up so the bat can come out. Okay. I want to go low here. My headset, speaking of low, it started sliding off a lot. I don't know why. Okay, I think he's down in there. Yes, come. I'm pretty sure you can't use a lead on a bat, but I can't say I've ever tried it. See? I told you. I told you I did it. Dude, you gotta stop moving. I'm trying to get a screenshot, Bruce. Yes. Go. Be free. Let me do this. It's gonna put a torch there so nothing stupid happens. Creeper would be like the only thing that would go wrong. Yes, Bruce. Welcome. Welcome, friend. Now, how do I get out? Okay. Yeah. So, planning ahead here. That's basically. I don't think it can come through here, right? Okay, I don't even know if that's right, but I know that Bruce Wayne is in there. And apparently his name tag is going to be really hard to see. He could possibly get through here. It's not a big deal. Cool. And I guess we will. You know, this actually went fairly well. You know, this Bruce Wayne thing. I'll probably get copyright claimed or something cool like that because it's the way the world works. Let's go ahead and just, that's not going to look cool from over there, but I want to come in, and I don't know that either of those screenshots turned out well. So let's see if we can get a good one here. Just because I do have slots available. There's his old stomping grounds right there. And Italy-tastic. And Bruce. Oh, he's sleeping. He's just worn himself plumb out, this guy. Alright. Kind of thinking maybe the black glass was not a good idea. Bruce! Will we ever see his name tag? Really? Really? Well, you and I will know. I mean, you saw it, right? I know you saw it. I don't know if it's just because I use black. Like, I thought the black would actually contrast nicely. Okay. This'll do it. Bruce, hold still, man. Okay, well, hey, this is, it's probably a lost cause, but I am proud of us. We set out to do something here today, and we did it. You know what I'm saying? And seriously, do name tags just suck this bad? Fix your game, Mojang. You know, like, I want to walk by and see my Bruce Wayne, man. You know, I'm not asking for much. So, we now can fully justify this sticking out that much farther, and we could potentially mimic that on this side. Although it would make, you know, can't really do a bat. I guess we could, and just not have it visible. But yeah, this is probably like a full 20 plus minutes worth of me talking about terribly bad things that happen because the world is strange and stuff like that. So yeah, that's Bruce Wayne. Just take my word for it. Um, so peaceful. So yeah, why we can't see his name tag and why he constantly flies into the solid block. There. You just really, we don't get to ever appreciate that this is Bruce Wayne, do we? It's so sad. That is so freaking sad. Like you can't see it. I could go like name a creeper Spaz and we could see it. I don't understand that. Anyway, we've got a bat house. Apparently with Bruce Wayne. Will Batman come home? I don't know. He's somewhere over that way last I knew. I haven't seen or heard from him in a while, but maybe we'll build a bat signal someday and see what happens. But yeah, Bruce Wayne's here, and if you got any ideas on how to better decorate that without him getting out, please feel free to let me know. But for what it's worth, we may just leave him there because it's kind of turned out to be an annoying waste of time. But hey, it gave me something to do while we complained about the world around us. It's just the thing that kills me is like, you know, I'm able to record and upload now in like way better quality than when I started YouTube. My equipment's gotten better, technology's gotten better, graphics have improved. I mean, everything on that front has gotten better. And then it's like YouTube, it's like regressive. It was better in 2011 than it is in 2017. It was better in 2013. It was better in 2015. That's not how things are supposed to go. Like you're supposed to improve over time, not regress, and I think that's what bothers me more than anything. So, anyway, again, if you stayed here, I tell you what, let's go with hashtag loyal, and I will give you a bonus brick in the wall of Wiisdom. How about that? I'll probably forget I even said this, but if I see somebody hashtag loyal it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I think I remember something like that. And we'll take it from there. And then if you watched it and you did hashtag loyal and then someone else does just because you did it, that'll be weird, but I guess they'll reap the benefits maybe. I don't know. But, anyway, man, I will quit rambling. My apologies. This is not really like the coolest place to have Bruce Wayne, here at an automatic reed farm, near a ravine and everything. But hey, I'll take it, and hope you enjoyed it. Nothing too crazy happened, aside from the fact that the name tag was wasted and we can't see it. But hey, that's par for the course, right? So I will, I guess, come back and just show you the finished product here, and that'll probably be the episode because it takes a lot out of me to complain. But some of you say that's your favorite videos, is when I complain about stuff, and I like to think I'm pretty good at it. So nonetheless, I hope none of you had a great day where, an indie studio complimented you on your videos and then YouTube says you're not suitable for most advertisers, and then Nintendo tells you can't live stream, because those days are kind of weird. But yeah, so I would actually go play some Arcacia Path of Light, but I'm really tired, and that's a puzzle game, and some of those are pretty freaking hard. I've only done through part 3, but like, yeah, it's another story, another day. So I'll quit rambling. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Alright, just because this is probably the most simplistic that it will be for you, I kind of want to give a quick demonstration. Basically, given my space constraints, the original plan was to have this quite large. It'll still be decent, but right now, the way I'm looking at it, I basically came in and I sort of picked this as my start point long before the bat came in. And so I'm going down, I did 6 or 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Well, anyway, we should be able to work this out without having to use anything fancy, but that is our observer block. You probably recognize it from the golems I build from time to time. But the way this is going to work, this will be water, and we'll have hoppers that'll probably pipe everything into the middle. I'm debating on having reeds here as well with kind of a center design, but I'm kind of thinking I would rather just have this sort of be like a pathway, and then we'll eventually maybe connect with a ravine or something. Nonetheless, what's important here is that I show you how simple this is. So these are standard pistons. If we were to craft them here, you would have wood planks, right? So I don't have any on me, but if we were to turn that into planks, 3 across there, then we're going to have iron in the center. We will have redstone in the bottom center, and the outboard lower 2 slots would be cobblestone. So that's going to make our piston. The observer, we showed you how to make that, and what we do. Really? It's like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I keep this right here is that nasty evil ravine area. But the way this works, this is kind of my ticker, I suppose. So that's our observer. This is the output side. Anytime we place anything in front of that, or in the case of this farm, sugarcane grows to that height, this is going to pulse a redstone signal. And as you can see, it comes out and it lines up here, and that will fire the pistons. That's basically all there is to it. And if that seems complicated to you, look at it this way, okay? Come in, place a string of pistons, okay? And then come in and put blocks behind them. On top of those blocks, put redstone. Make the observer line up with the redstone, and you're basically going to come out with this. So the observer block will be a block above, and it's going to spit out a signal to redstone that is above pistons, right? Or behind them, I should say. And so, stimulating, if this was, grass and water, read 2 high, and then it's going to come up to the 3 high, at which point these will hopefully be 2 high as well, or taller, which would even be ideal. Anytime there's an update. See that? Now I'll stand here and we will break this. And you can see it, and that literally, as you might guess, would take care of the reeds. They're a very fragile thing to begin with. And it's going to shoot them down, and we'll see it. Sometimes it might shoot them over. I guess we could extend this. If I made this come to here, and that come to there, I'd still have a 2-block wide path. I don't know. We'll figure all that out later, but this is like one wing of the farm, 1/4 plus the middle of the farm, if you will, and it's really easy. It would be if you're, a total redstone noob, or you're not confident in your abilities. This is something I think anybody could crank together, and instead of me showing you like, well, here's how you make a redstone farm, and having the whole thing done, and it's like, just do this, you idiots, which is how most redstone tutorials seem to go. To me, come in, literally just throw down a row of pistons. Keep in mind, we can go like, 14 blocks, I think, before you'd have to then start extending the signal, which isn't a big deal either, if you wanted to just do it linear fashion or something. But your observer block goes above, it feeds out, and one more time for you. There's your output. There's our bricks. I like to use stone bricks. You could use clay. Some people like wool. Just whatever draws your attention, like, oh, hey, I should probably not break that. Sort of a deal. But yeah, man, that is it. And like I said, when we have reeds here, it's gonna harvest automatically. And then of course we'll set up our water streams and our hoppers, and you could technically come in and just lay down a row of hoppers too. But I might be cheap and use water streams to push it to a central one because I'm thrifty. And yes, Bruce Wayne is still here, and he still doesn't have a visible name tag for reasons beyond me. But hey, hopefully that helps you out. Again, you'll see the end product here, and again, this is something you can replicate. It is a little resource intensive just because of the iron, but particularly depending on what you do with the hoppers. But if you've been to the nether, you got quartz, you got redstone, you got iron. Not much to this one, so I'll be back, kind of showcase the finished result, and we'll see how it works for us.